Stephen, I says I was born ready, and born in the USA came into my head. Born in the USA, I was.
Oh, I thought you were going to do the next line there, John.
I don't
Hello,
know the next
and
line.
welcome on in to this Monday night's movie news here at MBE. We'd just like to thank you once again for joining us here on our YouTube channel and, of course, our Twitch stream and anywhere else we might pop up. We are on Twitter, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, and we are on Patreon, guys. Our link is on our website. Check it out. Anyway, John, what's happening here? What is happening? Are you checking to see if we're on?
Yeah, we're on.
Twitch?
It's all right.
Good, because we've got a large audience over in Twitch that can't wait to see us coming in on a Monday night, Tuesday night and a Wednesday night here live and interactive. But
all 23 of them. Yeah.
Maybe. All at the same time though. One at a time over the course of a year.
They rotate.
Yeah. Listen, we'll get there. I'm
going to go into Twitch and see what's happening on Twitch.
Well, John, while you're doing that,
I hope it doesn't bring anything up.
Yeah, hopefully not. But anyway, we're talking about The Grey Man, as you can tell from our thumbnail and, of course, our headline. Shit. And this coming in from Screen Rant. It's actually trending on Twitter at the moment. Hashtag The Grey Man. Something we've been talking about for the last 2 years. Something we've not really talked about recently because it's been very quiet. And I just said to you, John, before we came on there, I said,
are you from Kent?
Is there a trailer? Is there a trailer? I've not seen a trailer. You said there's one coming tomorrow, so we will be on that.
Not my
the
words.
Minute it drops.
But the words of Shaking Stevens.
Yeah. But anyway, the Grey Man posters reveal Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling character details. New posters for the Grey Man provide a closer look at the characters played by Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, and Anna de Armas. And Dhanush.
It is live.
And Dhanush.
I don't know what's going on here.
Yes, we are very much live.
Can you not tell? Look at this.
Yeah, I'm rambling and John's twiddling about with things. Yeah, so the posters have come out, John. And we will get to them in a little moment. Ahead of the release of the official trailer for the film, Netflix has released brand new posters for The Grey Man, providing a closer look at 4 of the film's main characters. Each poster also gives the characters their own taglines, with Gosling's Gentry, the Uncatchable, Evans, Hansen, the Unstoppable, and de Armas, Danny Miranda, the Untraceable. One poster even shows off a new character played by Dhanush, our favourite man, with the tagline Lethal Force. So
one poster even shows off
what you will,
as if he's a mere mortal.
Yeah,
this is Dhanush we're talking about here, bitches. This guy's one of the best actors in the south of fucking India, in the whole of India, man. Vikram has been reacted to. Yeah, I've just not got round to put it out yet.
And Beast, the Beast, song
Arabic Kutu.
Yeah, that's in the can as well.
Both been reacted to.
The problem is, John, you probably better explain it because you're the one that's gone through the trauma.
My entire time has been taken up trying to edit and re-edit and re-edit and re-edit and re-edit.
This is like the Scotch tape advert from
and re-edit.
Re-record, not fade away.
Episode 5 of The Family Man.
Yeah.
Which continues to get blocked again and again and again. Just like episode 4 and episode 3 before, it's consumed my week. So I will get them out later on, and then I will re-edit episode 5 again, hopefully to go out. Hopefully. I'm down on my knees praying to Amazon now. Jeff, we are both bald. Jeff, we share the same head. I'm better looking than you, Jeff. Please, fucking let it go up.
Let it be.
I can't look at it again. I loved the episode, but I don't want to watch it 6 times.
Yeah, like episode 3.
In 3 days. So that will be coming in. But yeah, Stephen, the posters.
Yeah. Well, we might as well look at them, John. Ryan Gosling's the Uncatchable.
I mean, it's Ryan.
Looking as good as ever.
I mean, Ryan has always been an actor synonymous with wearing lovely bomber jackets. When it's seen Drive, yes. Steve, now I'm not sure what that movie's called. Anyone who's synonymous with that will know that he had a Driver. Yeah. Absolutely phenomenal sort of velvet bomber jacket with a scorpion, I think, on the back of it.
Yeah.
This fucking guy would look good in anything.
Yep.
Ryan, and I have to say he's looking great here. It's James Dean-esque with the sort of, that was James Dean, wasn't it? The white t-shirt and the red jacket.
We are live.
We're live, yes.
Yeah, this is live.
Well, you'll tell it's live very quickly. Yeah. It's rambling and just car crash TV at times. Car crash YouTube, I should say, because we're not on the TV. But maybe.
Yeah. John, I'll tell you something just before we move on to the next poster.
The Uncatchable, though.
In terms of live, stuff, You know, we've got these chaps in on the live chat at the moment. We really appreciate it. You know, if ideally we could do this during the day if we weren't doing our normal jobs, you know, it'd be great just to do this live. You know,
I'm sure my dog would appreciate that as well. Yeah. But sadly,
Ali would. Yeah. But anyway,
he's uncatchable, Stephen. The story is, in a sense, this guy's an ex-CIA.
I don't know about uncatchable. The photographer caught him.
Yeah, but he caught him looking very brooding and mysterious, didn't he, with the perfect hair flick?
Maybe that photographer doesn't live anymore.
Yes. Perhaps. He's got the goatee as well. Look, Ryan's a great actor. Love him. Loved him for many years. I'll admit, I'm a closet fan of The Notebook. And he's been great for at least a decade now. He brings the right amount of humour. Just great drama to the roles. And this is why the Russos have seeked this guy out. I always have issues with it. Sooked that guy out. And they've got him as one of the sort of leading roles in potentially an expanded universe. It's borderline Jason Bourne.
John, Blade Runner.
Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, fantastic in that as well with Harrison Ford.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I've seen it in a while,
But great poster. Yeah. And then, of course, we've got the man that everyone loves to hate. Some love to love him.
Yeah.
The people that love to hate him are usually
Who
Republicans.
Are these people? Really?
Republican, yeah,
How can you hate Chris Evans?
Because he's a very sort of pro-Bernie Sanders, sort of Democrat, left-winger. And
you've got to like someone. You've got to have a viewpoint, have you not?
Steve,
is that not allowed?
You speak about Ryan Gosling here, the hair, looking good and anything. I mean, this motherfucker's got a moustache.
He looks like a cop.
He looks like a Boston cop. Yeah, he's from New England,
Boston. Just
Boston.
Needs the shades, the aviators.
He looks like a military man. He looks every inch a CIA operative. He looks the kind of guy who's unstoppable.
That moustache made him look like a military man. Anyway.
Yep. And lovely
Rita.
Lovely Rita, Mita Maid.
Yep.
Nothing can.
22nd. John, in selected theatres, so it's out a week before in theatres before it hits Netflix, which is good. I'd be tempted to go and see this in the cinema.
Yeah, but will it come out in a theatre here?
That's the question. Yeah.
I mean, I would go and watch this movie in the theatres. It's the Russos. I mean, look, the stigma of Netflix and streaming service movies long gone now. They are producing high caliber content. Apple TV Plus, the current reigning Best Picture producer, holder, if you'd like, with what was it called, Coda.
Yep.
So you know you're getting good caliber content with these guys. You know you're going to get a great story from the Russos. You know you're going to get high caliber action and acting from the likes of Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, and of course, Stephen. We'll skip Anna and come back to her because you leave all good things to the end. And Anna's without doubt the best looking person in the posters. Don't know what the fuck Ben Affleck was doing getting rid of her. Ben's clearly got a lot. I mean, he's with J-Lo now again, to be fair, hasn't he? She's looking no bad at 50 But Dhanush. It's high time the world knows what Dhanush can do. We know what he can do. Kino. We have seen this guy in, I want to say, about 4 or 5 movies.
I would say so, John.
And he's been absolutely outstanding in every single one. He's quite diminutive. I think he's under 5'6".
Yep.
But he's got a huge persona, huge
John, you've
presence.
compared him to the great Bruce Lee, as in,
the build,
physical
even
stature,
the haircut at times, the look. He exudes presence, and he more than makes up for his lack of sort of actual physical stature. And he's a great actor, man. He always steals the show. And look, man, you talk of assuring, and the sort of flashbacks there, the raw passion in the guy. I'm pretty sure that's the one he lost his wife or something. Something happened anyway. Yeah. And he goes and he's slapping hell out. That guy sadly passed away. Fairly youngish guy, he's around about your age, Stephen, passed away. That was a great movie, man. I'm trying to think the other ones we've seen. Vera Chennai.
Yeah, that was my favourite, John.
That was absolutely outstanding as well. You had the one I forgot we'd done. Was it Pudapatai?
Was that the one in London?
No, that was Jigami Fandom.
Yeah.
There was one we did. It started in the cell. And he's kind of hysterical.
Chennai. Yeah, we've seen that.
Was that not the Pudapatai? Am I making that up completely? There was another one.
There was, John. There was one actually. I remember we did one and you were convinced we didn't do it. And I had to show you it. I think it was spelled differently.
Yeah, I
think it was that one. Yeah.
Search it up because
you were convinced we didn't do it.
I'm like, no, we haven't watched that. And then I'm like, I fucking remember it.
I had to go through the synopsis.
I'm like, yeah, that's right. We did watch it.
And then we did see it, we did it with Ruth, I'm pretty sure,
we've seen Ajurin, we've seen Vada Chennai, we've seen obviously Jigami Fandom.
Yep.
I'll go back and I'll find this one. It was a little bit further back. If you bear with me, Stefano.
Yes,
I've said that.
Just try to fill in the dead air here. I know Steve, we're not on radio, but John, I just have to say that, we've been covering this.
Pudapatai,
was it? Yeah.
Was,
you're absolutely right. There you are. This film I've been looking forward to. Was it 2 years ago?
Pudapatai was great. That was a decapitation one.
Oh, there's a sequel.
Back,
it's
a sequel. Oh, is that?
Yeah. Oh, great. I can't wait. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's very good.
Keep our eyes peeled for that one. But 2 years we've been covering The Grey Man, John.
Yeah.
Very much anticipating this one for quite some time now, and we're nearly there. I can't wait to see this trailer tomorrow and what it will deliver.
But you know, Stephen, it's funny because you've just said there we've been covering The Grey Man for 2 years. We've went on a journey of learning and exploration in that 2 year period. Because initially, when we discovered The Grey Man, the Russos were involved. It was post the Tom Holland movie. I can't recall the name of that movie now. The sort of bank robbing one. That was the first post MCU sort of venture. They obviously follow in a reliable actor, dependable name, Tom Holland. We obviously seen him picking up Chris Evans, working with the likes of Ryan Gosling. That's where we initially became intrigued.
Yeah.
We weren't aware of Dhanush. Now we have discovered Dhanush. We've watched multiple movies with him. It adds an extra level of intrigue where he's going to slide into this big Indian superstar coming into a huge
John,
Western movie.
What I don't hope they don't do is...
And we've seen it before.
Did that make any sense, what I just said there? What I hope they don't do is... they don't do what they did with Jet Li in Lethal Weapon 4, the custom foreign guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. I want to see this guy prominent, and I want to see him toe-to-toe with Chris Evans.
I don't think the Russos would do that.
I don't think they will, John. I think they're very educated chaps. And very worldly as well.
I mean, Steve, we'll bring it up here.
But I hope that it doesn't go that way. I hope Dhanush is not going to be some bit part in the way they did that with Jet Li. I hated that. I absolutely hated it because I was a massive fan of Jet Li before most people knew about him. I saw maybe about 6-7 of these films before Lethal Weapon 4 came out, and I didn't like the way he was treated. I didn't like the way it was handled and for a Western audience, and they better not do that. Wow, Harley.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Woo! He's just let off.
Incredible. Nothing can possibly prepare you for the flatulence of a 7-stone Labrador. Nothing on this earth can even remotely prepare your nostrils. The sensory overload, the cognitive dissonance that a dog fart produces. And it's not me for a
John,
look.
It's that smell you smell in Crete at night, and you don't know what it is. You're like,
dogs. They're all out farting.
It smells like stale beer or something like that. It's something that's weird.
It's the smell you get when you go off the plane in Spain. And you're wafted. You're like, oh. Clearly the brain becomes used to it over the course of a stay.
Yeah, you think it's went away. It's not. You just
get used to it. Yeah, it's just there. And it's always there.
Like the farms we stay next to.
It is. Well, I mean, Kino, you've asked that question. So you guys think Dhanush would be a token Indian guy or would have a solid character? I've read the book, but don't. I've got the book, but don't want to read it till I watch the movie. I'm going to read the book as well because it's intriguing when you adapt from a novel. Because I always feel the best projects, and I'm thinking over the last 15-20 years, off the top of my head, Lord of the Rings, A Song of Ice and Fire. Before they stopped having the books, it was magnificent TV. Even look, man, I'm sure there's people out there that like the Hunger Games and things like that. Not for me, but based off of novels. All of the big successful sort of franchises, aside from Marvel and Star Wars, have been based in books. And
but John, you've went the other way as well in terms of Claudia Gray.
Yeah.
With sort of books that are sort of prequels to the film that's coming out. You did it with Rogue One, didn't you?
Yeah, I did it with Tarkin. Yeah. Obviously, we get to see Rogue One and you know the hierarchy.
Yeah. And sometimes it does add a bit of weight to the book can cover a lot more than maybe the film.
But McKino here, I'll get the book after. I'll watch the movie, then I'll see how they've adapted, and then you can go back and watch it and see, there's that bit. But I did it with Dune. I read a quarter of Dune and then lost the plot. But it was enough to see, look, there's what they've done with that. I see that bit he's adapted. That's brilliant.
You'd probably find if you went back to it now, John, it would be an easier read. Perhaps.
No, I doubtful. Some writers just don't connect with you. Some people hate Tolkien.
Who was the guy that did that Star Wars? He did a trilogy of the books.
Wendig?
Yeah, I thought his books were...
Yeah, it was a fucking weird...
Really hard to read.
Weird perspective. It was like some weird... I don't know. The writing was bizarre.
Yeah.
But I managed to plod along through 2 of those books and then I chucked it. But to answer your question, I think I can't answer your question because I'm not Anthony or Joe Russo.
Yeah.
And I'm not actually present in that film set.
But you mentioned that John the Russos.
But it's Lethal Force.
I trust them.
Look at the poster, Stephen.
Yeah.
There's your hint there. Right there. Yeah. Lethal Force. Not just that. Look who have got posters. Now, there's a number of names in this movie.
Yeah.
And Lord knows they go through them. Up here, I'm sure. Billy Bob Thornton. Jessica Henwick. Yeah. Jean Page. I think that's the guy that's maybe in line for Bond.
Yeah.
There's big names in here. They ain't get posters. They've picked out Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans.
Maybe they're not good looking enough.
No, Steve, I tell you. No, man.
Not as good looking as those four.
Yeah, we'll get to Anna. She's the best. Around, nothing's ever gonna keep me. Now, and you talk about sort of novelised sort of stories, not based in novel, but Ryan Johnson, Knives Out, had that. I could imagine a fucking totem-sized script Ryan had produced to create that movie. And it almost felt like it was based out of a sort of Agatha Christie book.
Yeah.
And Anna de Armas was one of the absolute standouts in that movie.
That's right, yeah. Yep.
Not at all like Amber Heard. I've been watching that court case again, and some crackpot agent saying that Amber would have followed a similar trajectory to Anna de Armas, which she fuck. She's older. She's in her mid-30s now, hitting on the late 30s.
She's only done one sort of prominent film.
Anna's the same age as me. She's still good.
How excited are you guys about Thor Love and Thunder? I love Taika Waititi's interpretation of Thor. Yep, absolutely amazing.
Supreme.
The guy injected life into a failing character after the Dark World.
Shakespearean character, a stuffy character.
John, what he did with that was just absolutely immense. Resurrected the character is probably the right phrase.
And full of humility as ever, Taika. He puts himself in the movie and makes himself the funniest guy in the movie.
Ragnarok for me is probably one of the best Marvel films over the last 10 years. Yeah. In my book anyway. It was such a breath of fresh air.
Absolutely brilliant, Stephen. Everything from the visuals to the poster.
And I think
trademark humour.
I mean, John, I was going to mention that, the humour, I mean, it's very similar to Guardians of the Galaxy humour. I accept that, but it's not just about the humour, isn't it? No, it's got a great cast, some very colourful characters in there. Also, it gives the Incredible Hulk that bit of arc as well that we never really got previous to that, you know. A lot of screen time. Yeah, so it was great in that way, you know. And Jeff Goldblum is a standout as well in that film. He was amazing.
And he's back.
He's back. I can't wait to see him again. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that was my impersonation. It's crap.
I'll just do that now because he's a jazz pianist. And a very good one as well. No, I love Taika. One of my all-time favourite directors already. He's not done a huge amount of movies, but what a mark he's left already. Just completely unique in his ability to have you crying and laughing in the space of 30 seconds.
Yeah, crying with laughter.
Then actually crying. So he's just incredible.
Jojo Rabbit was like that, John.
Yeah, I mean, Stephen, the music, he's on the same level as James Gunn for me when it comes to his utilisation of music.
Good friends, aren't
in
they?
film. Great friends. Yeah. And that's why he refused to
see how they connect. Yeah,
and it's funny, it's going to bleed into Guardians, so it's almost poetic.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to it, man. And look, I covered it the other week last week in actual fact. Natalie Portman is fucking jacked. She is jacked. She may have bigger biceps than me just now. She doesn't. That's a lie. I ain't touched a weight in about 6 months. And I'm still about 14.5-inch biceps, which is disappointing, but she's big.
Yeah, she looks very impressive, John.
I'm not getting a tape measure out.
No, not yet. Not yet.
It must be at least.
I can't wait to see her performance. So, I mean, I know we're all talking about, obviously, what's the character called again?
Jane.
The Mighty.
The Mighty Thor.
Thor, yeah. Just to see what she does with it. Because I
mean, she's got cancer, we know that much.
Yeah. I mean, we know what Jane Foster, wasn't it? We know what she was like in those first 2 films. I just want to see her interpretation in this film, where it's going to go.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's going to be unfortunately a one and done, I think, for the character. But I think that's the emphasis will be on her character a large amount of the film anyway.
I'm just looking at this OBS and I sort of replicating that holiday pic I took about 6-7 years ago. You remember that pic where I disappeared into the bed with a white t-shirt? Now I've flipped it black. I just became one with the actual chair now. I'm fucking Kevin Bacon.
John, I'm wearing this because it's easier for you to cut out for later on when we're doing our Family Man episode 7.
Very considerate, Stephen. Yeah. Family episode 7 we're doing tonight.
Yeah.
I can't get 5 out.
We did 6 last night, so there's a bit of a backlog. There's a bottleneck.
I'll tell you right now, anyone who's of an intrigue to know what my thoughts are on the Family Man, you might not get to see it for a day or so, but episode 6 was sublime.
John, this might be a case of episode 1 would be done. I was clean shaven. I think by episode 9 I'm going to have a full beard.
Yeah.
By the time this gets out.
That was like fucking Hawkeye.
Yeah.
We left it that long that we'd flipped.
Yeah, we flipped. I had a beard and you had this clean cut, and then by the last episode
I had a full-on beard and you a clean cut. Mental.
You had lines here though, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's why those episodes never.
They will never see the light of day. I tried to trim my beard line up and fucking butchered it. But Stephen, we'll go back to this briefly. Anna de Armas. She's an incredible actor, up and coming for the last couple of years. She's now established. Obviously, already. I'll change that. It's a bit slangish. It's hard enough to understand this. Already dated Ben Affleck.
Number 9.
Number 9's about to be. Yeah, it's because it's a scene. It's mapped to 9. I daren't press backspace. That brings up the end screen. That's tells
I need to get you one of those.
I need to get
what do you call them?
Stream Deck.
Yeah, Stream Decks. Yeah.
But just what's your thoughts on her role in this? The Untraceable. Do you think she will almost be the enabler for?
She's going to be the Black Widow of the film.
Do you think so?
She's going to be very mysterious.
Whose side do you think she'll bat for, though? Do you think?
I think she's going to be a flip-flopper.
Because obviously you've got Dhanush, and we know that Ryan Gosling's character, as I said before, without repeating myself, CIA operative on the run.
He's a good guy then.
Chris Evans is hunting him down. It's going to be a globe-trotting experience. They've already come out and says they have aspirations of making this an interconnected cinematic universe.
So you're saying Chris Evans' character is going to be hunting down
Ryan Gosling,
and he's going to be the lethal force that's going to sort of be in between them.
This is what I'm asking. How do you think they'll slide into this? Do you think he'll maybe encounter Dhanush on his travels around the world?
Dhanush will be maybe.
Because I would love him to be part of a team with Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, I think Gosling's going to be a marked man by the Dhanush character. I think he's going to be like a hitman.
So he's working for Chris Evans?
No, I don't think so. I think he's going to be a spoke, in the wheel.
Fucking look in his face. He looks as though he means business, man.
I think he's going to have his own agenda. I think what's the untraceable? Is it you call her?
Untraceable Anna de Armas.
I think she's going to be a bit of a cry check. I think she's going to flip flop. She's going to suit herself basically.
I mean, she's
what's Black Widow's sister called again?
Yelena.
I think similar to that kind of. She does everything for herself basically. But I think similar to what do you call her from The Dark Knight Rises? Catwoman. I can't remember her name now.
Selena Kyle.
Yeah, Selena Kyle. A bit like that, I think.
A bit like Talia Al.
Yeah, I think she's going to be suiting herself. Then the guilt will come over her at some point. I'm writing the story here. But it's going to be totally wrong.
She's a great actor, man. So they've really cast very well here. But what's your opinion about Hollywood movies pandering to the left with weak female-led movies like Captain Marvel? Just, I can't do anything about it, man. Sadly, they've got an agenda.
Either watch them or don't watch them. If it bothers you that much, don't watch them. It's simple as that,
I've got more of an issue with the Pirates of the Caribbean movie and Margot Robbie. I'm a huge fan of Margot.
John, I was actually going to make that the headline tonight, but this came up in terms of, I think it was the Jerry Bruckheimer, is it the producer guy? He was talking about the next instalment. I read it and I went, do you know something? I don't know why are they doing this.
It's dead.
And it's nothing against Margot Robbie. I'm like you, John. I'm a big fan of Margot Robbie. I think everything she's been in so far that I've seen, loved her in it. Yeah. It's just something about Hollywood. They can't think of original ideas. And it comes. And we were talking about The Grey Man. I know it's based on a book, but Netflix are there to take those bold moves and take a risk on films with high caliber actors, high caliber directors as well. But they always take the risk. Hollywood, on the other hand, doesn't take those risks as much, and they want to play it safe.
It's because they actually can lose money. But Netflix, in trouble.
Yeah, I know they're in trouble, John. Yeah, did you cover that, or was it?
I didn't know.
Something I was about to say. That was it you, or was it John Compare? Get these mixed up. But
John's a 50-year-old man and he's got 200,000 plus 300,000 subscribers. A whole team of people.
It's just your first name, is it? Or something?
Yeah, it's not you can get that. I mean, he's lying as well. He's Giovanni.
Giovanni.
Yeah. Gio. Fucking John.
But Hollywood won't take those risks. That's the thing. Pirates of the Caribbean as a franchise is dead and buried and should be in Davy Jones' locker and stay there.
You're in one.
Just stay there. Has it ever diminishing returns in every sequel that's been since the Curse of the Black Pearl?
The only thing it's made it fucking watchable and remotely successful as Johnny Depp.
And probably your man who
Orlando.
just impersonated her.
I can't remember.
Jeffrey Rush.
Jeffrey Rush, yeah. Is he still in it?
I don't know, John. I seen the first two and I gave up.
Are you aware that Paul McCartney was in a Pirates movie?
I saw the photograph of him and Johnny Depp, yeah.
Song Maggie May.
Yeah, I did. He looked good as well, innit?
Yeah, he did look good,
and
yeah.
Keith Richards, of course.
Keith Richards, of course.
Yeah, me and Johnny, yeah. Had some great times, yeah. But, I mean, that's who he's based on, isn't it? But that's who he inspires to be.
Yeah.
One day, Johnny. I think he's going to end up like Marlon Brando rather than Keith Richards, but yeah.
Fuck, that's generous to Johnny.
Yeah.
Marlon Brando.
Yep.
Fucking hell, he's one of the greatest actors of all time.
Yeah.
I don't think Johnny is good as I love Johnny.
I think Marlon got stuck in a rut after The Godfather, the way he was playing the same character.
Yeah, and I think Marlon was a bit... Yeah, he had some dodgy shit going on as well, didn't he?
Okay.
Last Night in Tango or something, Tango in Paris or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? There's a dodgy moment in that, by the way, it came out.
A dodgy moment?
It was fucking flat out.
The whole film
was
was a dodgy moment.
It was just flat out fucking sexual assault. Let's just go out and see it. It was sick. But look, one of Brad Pitt's favourite movies, so don't know where that came from.
Yeah. I don't know what we're talking about here. We've lost the plot. Yeah, Captain Marvel's an okay film. I'll move on swiftly, John, try and save you from digging that bigger hole for yourself. The thing about pandering is it's going to happen. This is the world we live in. This is society we live in, where you've got to just grin and bear it. I mean, we saw it in The Last Jedi as well. And see, at the end of the day, you've either got to just put up with it or don't watch it. It's as simple as that. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, if you don't turn up at theatres, they don't get the money. That's a message you're sending to the studios, isn't it? We've seen that with the Charlie's Angels reboot, which was an Ghostbusters as well.
Yeah.
So you were saying that, if the demographics, if you attack the actual sort of core fan base, which is predominantly going to be males between the age of 18 and probably 45. So, I'm saying 45 because that's closer to my age. But you're absolutely right. I mean, you're not going to get people coming out. So in terms of Captain Marvel, it was one of those ones that it wasn't till after the film came out that your lady, what's she called? Can't remember her name. Carol Danvers. What's her face?
Brie Larson.
Yeah.
Oscar-winning Brie Larson.
Yeah. She started rubbing people up the wrong way. Whether it was deliberate or whether it was a setup, we'll never know.
We'll never know.
Yeah.
I
was like Partridge. We'll never know.
I mean, Captain Marvel was... That's what it was, man.
It was okay.
It was alright. Yeah. But the cat...
Yeah, and Samuel Jackson's running at times was
had,
terrible.
She had ass prosthetics in as well.
Yeah. The cat?
Be better with the fucking cat, to be fair. Look, to be fair to Brie, she's been working hard.
Yeah.
She's doing one-handed pull-ups, which is something I can't do. So, but she's a lot fucking lighter than me. So, yeah. Try doing it, Brie, when you're 12 stone. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
See if you can do it then.
Okay.
Try it then.
Yeah.
It's easy when you're 9 stone.
Well done.
Anybody can do it. Matthew, hello.
I'm done, by the way.
I'm done as well. Yeah. I'm actually sweating, so this hoodie's going to be coming off. To reveal a t-shirt that was very popular.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
People love this t-shirt.
John, people love you.
Yes. I love myself as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I can understand it. If you can't love yourself, I always say, you must love thyself before you can love anyone else.
Listen, everyone that's come in the chat.
I'm slightly concerned I've lost
John
my
Walsh and John Merrick, would just like to thank you once again for joining us here in tonight's live show.
I may have to disappear from
Yeah, just leave me here sitting alone.
The mouse.
Is it fail? Is it disconnected?
The mouse has run out of battery.
That's not a problem. But we'd just like to thank you once again for joining us here. Of course, on our YouTube channel and of course our Twitch stream. It's been an absolute pleasure. We are going to be doing more Family Man watch-alongs. I think we've got 4 more to do. 7, 8, 9. No, 3 more to do. So we're going to be doing that this week because we have got Obi-Wan coming up this Friday, a double episode. And we will be watching along to that, and hopefully Disney Plus won't be as cruel as Amazon have been this week.
And then obviously, have you announced what we're doing after that as well?
Not yet, John.
No, we're just keeping that a secret.
Yeah, I think we will, because we might upset a few people tonight. Well, we're talking about actually going to do Beast and maybe Triple
R.
Yeah,
we'll think about reacting to movies,
and put them out in segments, part 1, part 2, part 3 or something like that. I don't know.
Not going to lie, Triple R's first.
Yeah.
Because it's
then probably KGF part 2, which is, I think, is coming onto Amazon, so we're kind of screwed there. So.
Yeah, just get the knee up here as you do it.
Yeah.
Just do my Taylor Hawkins, giving it away. We don't actually, we both get shots on. Rocking the knees. But yeah, Matthew, hello. Matthew, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Let's go round it up. What's your thoughts? If you rounded up, Stephen, I was having a break.
I was just thanking people there for coming in. We really
appreciate the comments, yes. That's us done. What's your thoughts? And then the topic we touched upon, but there was multiple topics. It was like Inception that were buffed out of it.
Best part was Marlon Brando and Brad Pitt.
Yeah, well, I mean, Stephen, it was the lead up to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and the interview that may have actually been Jacksepticeye, randomly. Fellow YouTuber. He's got fucking 2 million subs.
Fellow
YouTuber.
Yeah.
Asked him the question, what's one of your favourite, what's one of the biggest inspirations in terms of movies? And he said that movie, so I'm just quoting Brad.
Yeah.
I love Brad. I thought it's possible
not to love Brad.
Yeah. I mean, he loves Glasgow. That's for sure. He's been here many times. He had a fling in Glasgow. So, I don't know if that happened, but it did. So,
good night, Kino.
Good night. What's your thoughts? You can comment down below if you've got anything to say about the Grey Man, those posters, the trailer that is coming thing tomorrow. What did it say? Cometh?
And we will get those other trailers out.
I just decided I was going to put cometh in, but then it was coming, so it didn't work. It's coming tomorrow.
Alan Cummings.
It shall cometh tomorrow. You can comment below if you get anything to say about that. Anything we touched upon in this show tonight, you can go down below in the comment section. You can also like the opinions, that is, thoughts, criticisms, critiques. You can also like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon on YouTube to get notifications of future live shows like this. Lord knows why you'd want to, but hey ho. If it floats your boat, that's how you
because we're the guys.
We're the boys. Guys. Boys with an IS. You can also hit the follow button over on Twitch.
It's over there.
And the notification button over there.
I think that's down there.
Is it?
Just next to the carpet, yeah.
Yeah, it's down there.
Yeah.
And that's how you'll enable the same thing for over there, regardless of what you do though. Thank you once again for watching, and until the next time me and Stephen are done, bye-bye. I managed to make eye contact with the camera there as I pressed the macro. Usually I look down very shadily, a little bit dodgily. Bye-bye guys. It's Saturday night, it's Monday night at Broadway. It's not Saturday, Stephen.
Hi guys, it's Tuesday.